Remote learning is going really well, and I want to thank all our parents and carers for the kind wishes that they've been sending through email. I've passed them all on to staff, and it makes a huge difference. It was difficult to set up initially. The school needed to refurbish some of their equipment, so we had to do that, and it was difficult to buy that equipment as well as the pandemic hit. But we're all organised now. We've got cameras in all of the computers. We've got systems that work in school and at home. I've got the most wonderful staff who have been flexible about working in school and at home, and to keep them all safe we've set up a rota basis, but they are still providing what we're calling live lessons, which is lessons that they are there on the screen talking to students in their normal classes, in their normal timetabled slots. Staff are trying to find ways to use practical skills, so science lessons will have some demonstrations, and design and technology are doing the same things. It's quite difficult because of course we don't know what students can access at home in terms of practical subjects, but we're doing our best to work our way around that.
So I've got my phone which is logged into the Teams meeting. I'm using that so that I can see what the students are seeing. So if I'm sharing a screen and I think they're looking at a worksheet or they're looking at a camera view, so I'm using the VisiCam here, I can actually see that they should be seeing that, and it's not there's not some problem with the technology. I'm using this camera here, which is the camera that I would normally use for Teams on top of my screen. This is just showing the students the experiment, the demonstration here. And I've also got my iPad logged into the same meeting so that I can use the chat function, so that while I'm doing the experiment I can see whether there's chats coming in, there's questions coming in, or I can ask questions of them, and I can see the response I'm getting here. I'm going to test the gas by placing the splint in. Do you hear that noise? Okay, so that's an example of a reaction where we got a noise, where we got some sound. And we're going to hold this into the flame and see what happens. Okay, so really obvious, lots and lots of light being given off. And you'll notice I was quite careful to make sure that I didn't put my hand anywhere near that, because there was also quite a lot of heat being given off.
So there's so much happening. It is incredible really how we've moved from having very little remote learning to having everything online.